Hi Capricorn, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your April 2022 love reading. Thanks to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we actually pull some oracle cards for some additional insight. That's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side we have the Tarot Sexual Magic. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Wisdom. So this is actually the equivalent of the High Priestess in traditional tarot. So what I'm getting from this primarily could just be saying that you might have been trying to keep things at more of a friend-based level with this person. You know, maybe not communicating with them all that much either, just more trying to observe them and intuitively pick up on whether or not you could see something serious with this person or not. All right, past energy on their side, we have the Four of Wands. So this is Aries energy here. And this could just be saying that they definitely saw potential in the connection with you, but they might have come at it from a much more light and playful energy than maybe you were used to. A lot of passion, definitely. Looks like there was definitely a lot of strong physical attraction between the two of you for sure. All right. Present energy on your side, we have Power, which is the equivalent to the Emperor. So Aries energy there, and the Ace of Cups. So this could just be saying that now you're actually starting to feel like you're warming up to the idea of being in a connection with this person. You know, I don't know what exactly would have triggered that, but yeah, maybe just through your observations, now you might feel a little bit more confident as far as seeing potential between the two of you. But at the same time, I don't feel like you're outright coming out with an offer just yet, because to me, the aces usually represent the idea of something versus actually taking action toward it. So it could just be one of those things where now you're more open to it, but you're still not blatantly directly coming forward with an offer. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Lovers. So on the one hand, for some of you, this can represent some growth, right? Because they went from that Four of Wands energy to now a Major Arcana energy. And this is the Major Arcana for Gemini, but could just be saying that on the other hand, for some of you, you might start to see that they're still trying to keep their options open. So that's another possibility that could be happening between the two of you. But yeah, at the very least, it looks like the communication lines between the two of you will be more open in the present. All right, and future energy on your side, we have Grace. So this is actually the equivalent of the Star card in traditional tarot, which is Aquarius energy. So yeah, this could just be saying that you could just be feeling like your faith is a bit restored within the connection, right? Maybe you've just been a bit blocked off, or possibly you've even observed that in them. But it looks like there could be a more optimistic energy as far as this connection goes. All right, future energy on their side, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is actually Capricorn energy, and the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. So really what I'm getting with these two cards together, this Queen of Pentacles in particular, if we look at the background, we see like the snowy background. She's staring in the mirror. It doesn't even look like she's acknowledging that that person's in the room with them. So for some of you, I feel like this person could just be a bit closed off toward you. The reason why I feel it is the case primarily could just be maybe that they feel like the connection's moving a bit too fast for them. So they might see you as a bit demanding. I don't see from these cards that you are coming across that way at all, but it's just more of how they perceive it, you know, because maybe they have been a bit more non-committal in the past, right? So if things start to move a little bit too fast for them, they might actually start to freak them out a little bit, and they might try to create some distance within the connection. But it does look like there's still some attraction there, so you just might have to be patient with this person. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Seven of Coins. So this is Taurus energy here, and for you guys, that's your fifth house, romance, creativity, and of course we're going to be in Taurus season as we get toward the end of April too. So this could just be saying around that timeline, you might actually be observing this person and possibly start to wonder if you are on the same level as far as maturity goes, right? Because we look at the two people there, it looks like someone, at least at the very least, a little bit older than this person looks like a child there, right? So it could just be one of those things where as you're observing a connection, you might realize, okay, I'm not sure that they're quite where I'm at this time. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Eight of Swords. So Gemini energy here, and usually this is an energy that represents not being able to move forward around the situation. And what always stands out to me with the artwork here is that if we look at it, it looks like she's kind of looking over her shoulder, and there's a figure in the staircase there. So for some of you, it could just be saying that they might still have an ex in the picture. For the majority of you, I'm picking up on they're not physically in the picture with them, but at the very least that they're still not fully over this person. So that could be why they're a bit more skittish when you guys actually try to move things forward within the connection. Well, I will say beneath that, actually, I just noticed we have the Eight of Wands. So looks like eventually they will actually move past that and be more open to the connection. But again, I'm getting the energy that you guys are probably going to have to be a bit patient with this person at the very least. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Aquamonite deck. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and what I'm really looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And initially, I'll be looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while and anything coming up, I'll actually just put the deck down and we'll pull a card that way. But we'll see what we get. All right, this one doesn't want to go back in the deck, and we'll see what we get from them to you. And this one doesn't want to go back in the deck. All right, so let's see what we got on your side first. Okay, we have walls. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. So yeah, on the one hand, in the past, it looks like you guys were the one, or rather, they were the ones who were a bit more open. But I will say, with walls, I do see in the future, like I was mentioning with that Queen of Pentacles energy, right? So it could just be one of those things where initially you might have been the one who was a bit more standoffish, just trying to feel them out. And then as your confidence started to grow within the connection, you know, you might find that they started to be the ones who are a bit blocked off because they might feel like the situation's moving a little too fast. All right, and on their side, we have in the very near future. So, I mean, kind of a vague card, but on the one hand, it does kind of align with what I was saying there as far as I was saying. It looks like they will get past this with that Eight of Swords, moving to the Eight of Wands energy, but like I was saying, it looks like you're going to have to be a little bit patient with this person. So, very near future is kind of vague, right? Is that a few weeks, a few months? I don't know, but hopefully you guys got something from that either way. And lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well. Here we're just going to be looking for one card with general advice, though, and then we'll wrap up. All right. Nope, already got one. Okay. So, you guys got time to go. Someone else got this card this month too. It was either one of the fire signs or one of the earth signs. I can't remember right now. But yeah, there's the artwork and the number is 45. Okay, it says endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. The Oracle's message: you are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. All right, and then the relationship message says it's over, or at the very least, the form that the relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. It doesn't mean anything is lost. Although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract, it is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. So yeah, the part of if you want something deeper, walk away makes sense as far as, like I said, it looks like this person's going to be blocked off for a bit. And maybe that would be the key to actually get them to move past their previous situation and come back around. But yeah, like I said, at the very least, it looks like you would have to keep things a bit casual with this person for the time being and allow them that time to warm up. But like it said in the message there, if you feel like they'll never get out of that phase, then the key might be for you to actually walk away. But if that's the case, I feel like they would come around. You just might have to be patient with them either way. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.